everyone, welcome back to Kat's Book Corner, where we talk about all things book and bookish. Today I am going to be doing a book haul of the recent books that I bought over the past week or so. I'm going to talk about a little bit how much I'm looking forward to them and all of that. There is, I think, 5, and almost all of them I have seen other booktubers talk about, and I have been wanting to try them because I've heard them are really good, and a few of them are genre departures that I wouldn't really get into otherwise. So I am excited to test where my feelings are towards these. First order of business though is I did finish 2 books on my TBR, the 7th Harry Potter book and Witcher and Blackbird, both amazing. So I can't wait for the next book, which is between 3 Harry Potter books, 2 Empyrean series books, Royal Blue, Old Imposters Are Haunted, but so far the TBR has been really, really good. I am really, really excited for what comes next. Alright, starting right off with God of Malice by Rena Kent. This is a dark romance, a very dark romance from what I've heard. It would be my first, no, I've read dark romances, because Butcher and Blackbird was a dark romance, but like my first like darker romance, because I already started and I liked the first ones I read, so I'm like, let's get it darker. It's about Killian and Glyden King, and he's a psychopath, and it's part of the Legacy of God series, which I have heard fantastic things about this series. So I am really, really excited. And it's a bit of a departure for me, because normally I like romance as a subplot and not as the main thing. But I read Butcher and Blackbird, and that's basically just a romance, and I really, really, really loved it. So I don't know, maybe romance is more my thing. So we're gonna try that. It's also a very dark romance. Like, there is like trigger warning and stuff like that. So there's that, and also it has like this art which is really, really pretty. I'm assuming it's Killian and Glyden, but there's that. There's also family tree and playlist. I love it when there's playlists, but I'm really excited for this because I always love the bad guys, so I wonder if I'll like book bad guys as much as I like other things. Okay, that was book number 1. Book number 2 I got more recently than the other ones is Phantasma, which I think is sort of like, I don't really know, but I heard like it's in like a deadly competition sort of thing where they have to win and she gets like a wish or something. So I am really excited. And there's Ophelia is the name of the main character, and she doesn't want to fall in love because that could be a problem. And it's got like, you know, these things where it's like night 1. I love those separations, so that might be good. So I am excited for this. It came out recently, and it's there is a series that's part of it. I don't know what the series is called, but the second book came out, I think, recently. So I am really, really excited to like start this series. And like, I know what you're saying. You have almost 51 series that you're in the middle of. Why do you need to start another one? I'm like, because I want to. I want to read these books. But I really want to. There's also a trigger warning with this, so there's that. It's got like another tree thing. That's cool. But yeah, I am excited for this. This one is sort of my genre. It's darker, yes, but it is still like fantasy-esque. And fantasy is like my bread and butter, like, because I read Harry Potter and Fourth Wing and Crescent City, Throne of Glass, ACOTAR, like The Hobbit. My bread and butter is the fantasy genre because I absolutely love fantasy. It is my favorite. So this seems more fantasy-ish because it's like a magical competition sort of thing. So I am excited for this. I don't know how many there are gonna be in the series, but I think it's an interconnected standalone, meaning each couple gets like a book. And I think the next one might be about like the sister that she's talking about in like the blurb on the back. So I don't know how many there are gonna be, but I am really looking forward to this one as well. The next one is the only one I didn't see anyone talking about, and it might be ridiculous, but I just want to see. It also has sprayed edges. It's my first book with sprayed edges. Normally I don't like sprayed edges, but I like the blue. I think it looks pretty. This is Kingmakers by Sophia Lark. It is sort of like a mafia school where like they're learning to be in the mafia, and it's like childhood friend to lovers, but maybe not, because like there's this guy who wants to like take her. He's like the bad guy. So like it's about Leo, I think, and his friend Anna, who has a crush on, and then like Dean, the guy who wants to steal her away. And it's like there's books in this series. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. It seems like there's 5 books in the series, and they all take place like in a different year, because this is year 1 of like their school sort of thing. I am excited for this because I don't think I've ever read a mafia book. I think I've read books with like sort of mafia stuff in it, but I don't think I've ever read one that was like, that's the plot, like they're in the mafia, they're learning to be in the mafia, that sort of thing. So I'm curious. So I am actually really curious about it. This one also has a trigger warning because, you know, mafia is pretty dark. It also has a playlist that's cool. And it kind of seems like it's like the way it says, it's like it's a binge-worthy TV show, which means it'll be like, I think, you know, like TV Stupid, where you're sitting down and watch it, where like you're enjoying it, but like it doesn't really make sense. Like that's what I'm kind of hoping more of this. That's what. Oh, it also has like a family tree sort of thing. That's cool. And it's got pictures too. They're really pretty. I really like them. Any more? But I really, really do. Oh, there's like pictures throughout. That's cool. But I am really, really excited for this. And it's kind of ironic that it's by Sophie Lark, and I just read Butcher and Blackbird, and the next book is called Leather and Lark. I don't know why. I literally finished Butcher and Blackbird a couple hours ago. So it's humorous to me that Lark is already here. And I heard not so great things about Leather and Lark, but I kind of liked Lark in the book, so I don't know. We'll see when I read the next one. But getting back to this one, I am like really, really excited for this. But like there's pictures throughout, like just there, so I'm excited. But otherwise, like it should be pretty good. Like a quick palette cleanser, if so to say. Like if I read Onyx Storm and then read this, that might be a good palette cleanser. But really excited for that one. The next one is one I've been looking forward to ever since I heard a few of my favorite booktubers talking about it. Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. It's about Enzo, and I think her name is Sawyer. She's like, she steals people's identities, and she steals his identity, and he wants to get back at her. And like there's sharks and stuff in this, because he's like, I feel like that'd be so interesting. Like it's like enemies to lovers kind of thing, but like in the real world. So there's that, and I heard there's a little bit of suspense in here, which will be fun. So, and I heard great things about the author, so I am kind of excited to see where this goes. And I kind of love the chapter art that they have for each one. Like each chapter has like a picture sort of thing. Like that one has, Sawyer has a lighthouse, and Enzo has like sharks and stuff. So I think that's cool. But I am excited for this one. This one also has a playlist, which is fun. and a trigger warning because there's a dark romance as well. But I'm really excited for this one because I've heard good things about it. And I don't know. It's also not normal in my genre because I love dark romance, but this is more contemporary dark romance. I don't read contemporary that often. I think the last time I read like contemporary, I mean it was Butcher and Blackbird, but like before that, it was like maybe Lights Out was a little contemporary, even though it was like a dark romance. What else have I read that's like sort of contemporary? Oh, King of Wrath by Anna Wong. That's contemporary romance, and I like that. So it's like I'd probably like it because I do like the contemporary romance that I have picked up before. It's just not normally something I gravitate towards. But I'm really, really excited for this. And the last book, my little sister picked this one for me when I was like looking to see which book I wanted to buy last. This was an impulse buy, this one. And I am very unsure if I will like it because this is very out of my genre, very out of what I normally would read. But it is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. Now there are 6 books out in this series, and it seems like it's like couples at this school in Ireland maybe, and it's about Johnny in this one and Shannon maybe learning to like, I don't know, like I don't really know anything about the Boys of Tom and Universe, which is this series. All I know is that everyone who has read this book absolutely love it and have like cried. So I'm extremely curious, but it also has like sports stuff, which this would be my first ever, if you could count it even as a sports romance. Because I've never ever read a sports romance. They don't interest me, but I've heard so many good things about it. I decided I would like take a chance to see if I liked it. So there is that. And I think the most recent one came out maybe 3 weeks ago. So I am really excited for that when I eventually get to it. Even if I enjoy this, hopefully. Which I really hope I do because everyone seems to like really, really like it. And like since it's from like Ireland, it's got like how to pronounce the specific names. There's also got a glossary of like words they would use that we wouldn't use in the US. So those are like, I feel like they'd help a little bit. Which is actually good because I don't really know that much about Ireland, just in general. And it also has a trigger warning. There's a lot of things that aren't appropriate or good for younger kids in these books. So I am curious, like I am beyond curious about what could be all about this book. I'm just scared I won't like it because I don't like sports romances, and that's basically what this is. So, and I think the 13s, Binding and Keeping, are about Johnny and Shannon, the couple from this book. And then there's another couple for Saving and Redeeming 6. Then there's a couple for Taming 7. And there's a couple for the new one that had 10 in it. So I am curious. Oh, there is also a playlist, but it gives you specific moments, and like there's a playlist for each character. That's neat. It's actually like really, really neat. I've never seen a playlist in a book that's like that has a specific moment attached to it, or that is like attached to a specific character. So like that's really neat. So I am excited. I'm just kind of nervous I won't like it. But I said that about the Fourth Wing and I absolutely loved it. So maybe it'll be like something like that again. So I really, really am excited. even if I don't like it, it would be a good, like, first dip my toes into a sports romance. Even though that's not, I don't think that's the main point of this. I think the main point is the couples and, like, the trauma and, like, becoming a better person through it. Which, I love those stories. I've read so many stories where, like, they're learning to be better people, learning to overcome their doubts and that type of stuff. So, I'm curious and optimistic that I'll like it. So, those are the books I got, which are Binding 13, Does It Hurt, Kingmakers, Phantasma, and God of Malice. If I had to rank how excited I am for each of them, this would be number 1, God of Malice. Then it would be Does It Hurt. Then it would be Phantasma. Then it would be Binding 13. And then it would be Kingmakers, because these two, Binding 13 and Kingmakers, are the deepest departures from what I read normally. So I am honestly really excited to see what happens, but that's what I got. These 5 books. And I can't wait to start reading them, but at the moment I'm still working on my current TBR. But these will get added into my bucket for my July TBR. So maybe we'll be able to go on the journey together to figure out which of these books are what I like. Okay. With all that said, if you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and bye everyone.